Alright guys, what I have here is a Versus Super Mario Brothers. I acquired this cabinet about 3-4 years ago, give or take. And I restored it as a Versus Super Mario Brothers because it was a Ms. Pac-Man that somebody had converted to a Versus Super Mario Brothers, and it's the actual official Nintendo conversion. There used to be a manual in here. It came with a manual when I bought it, but the people I sold it to, I don't know what they did with it because it's not in here anymore. But I sold it on Craigslist for I think 500 bucks. And 2-3 weeks ago I was surfing Craigslist just for arcade machines, and I came across this, and the person I sold it to was reselling it because they never played it, and I ended up buying it back for what I sold it to him for. But it was in pretty rough shape. I had vinyl on the sides, and that was all roughed up and it needed to be pulled off. So instead of putting vinyl on again, I went ahead and just painted the sides. The front still has the original vinyl that I put on there on it, and you can see by looking at it, it looks pretty good. It's in good shape. So the front is, I'm going to keep the vinyl on the front. The front doesn't really need any work. The control panel could use a good polishing up and refreshing, but I'm not too worried about it. But the front's in nice shape. The other side also, I went ahead and just painted it. So what I'm going to do here, it needs a new marquee. I haven't gotten around to ordering or finding a new marquee. It's not high on my priority list right now. I'm still working on the WrestleMania over there. But for now, the only thing I was waiting on to get this finished and back together and in the house was some side art. The side art that I had on there had to get pulled off to repaint it, and it was all in pretty bad shape as well. So I went ahead and had some new side art printed up. I had this done locally from a local shop here. I had him print this side art. I went online, found the artwork file, and took it down there, had him print it up, and here's how it turned out. It looks pretty good. So I'll get it installed. I wanted to show it before is all. There's a before, and then I got the art here, and I also got this. I got this image off KLOV. It's a bezel, and instead of just actually ordering a bezel, I just got the image printed up, and I'm going to. It's on adhesive vinyl. I'm just going to peel the backing off of it and stick it on the actual bezel itself, which is this thing here. So I'm going to stick that on here and put this back in front of the monitor so you guys will be able to see how that turns out. Alright, so in 1 second here, I'll go ahead and get the artwork put on, and I'll get the bezel put on over the actual plastic piece. I'll get the whole machine back together, and I'll get it in the house and I'll show it off. So, one moment. Well, and here it is all done. Got the side art put on, turned out great. Got the monitor reinstalled, the control panel reinstalled, and I got my bezel put on, or bezel cover. It looks pretty damn awesome. Really adds a little flair to it. On the other side here. Overall, pretty impressed with how it turned out. So I'll get it inside and add it to the collection. I got to get a new fuse for the marquee light fixture, but no big deal. Otherwise, it's all done. So thanks for following along here on the second restoration I've had to do on this Versus Super Mario Brothers. But that's it. So there's no free play on Versus Super Mario Brothers. So what I did was I installed a switch right there. So when you press the coin return, it coins up, something like this. I'm doing it like this. So anyway, that's it guys. So thanks for watching, and it turned out great.